Well, hello YouTube. Here we are with a little bit of a August update video. Well, of course, we've had some nice hot weather, we've had some rainy weather, and we've had some light storms, nothing really big for the season. So I guess we could count ourselves lucky. Excuse me while the yard's a little bit of a mess. I'm currently undergoing some massive weed killing. I've got the patio table out from the patio as well as the barbecue, and I've been killing weeds basically all over the yard, trying to get a hold on them before freeze up, right? Well, first thing I want to talk about, Weber Genesis barbecue. For those of you that have been watching my videos for like the last 2 years, you will know that it's never quite been the same. Well, I actually finally found what the problem was, and I actually was able to fix it. It was actually a very simple fix, and it was actually an idiot switch that was causing the problem. Not going to ruin the spoiler, so you have to wait for the video to see what it was. Well, of course, me being me, yard sale season's upon us, always bringing home bicycles and stuff like that to fix up. I've got 4 or 5 of them here that are fairly good fixers, as well as probably another 5 or 6 of them here that are parts. So, that's kind of par for the course on that. Of course, as you see all the weeds and all that, all this has been weed killed and just waiting for them to shrivel up and die. Well, I've come to the decision, come to the point where I've kind of made a choice that the Cub Cadet and the John Deere are going. Well, as you guys have known, this Cub Cadet mower is virtually a brand new mower when I got her. However, I didn't realize there was a hole in the block, so that basically renders it as a very, very expensive paperweight. I could part it out. I could try to sell the parts online. There are the cables, the recoil, gas tank, wheels, deck, bag, stuff like that here. I imagine the connecting rod is broke. The piston is probably maybe okay. The block is no good for certain. It's got a virtually new carb on it, stuff like that. Well, the John Deere has no compression. It's basically wore out. I probably could do an autopsy video on it, but I've been considering how long I'm going to have to keep it to have the time in my schedule to, do the autopsy video, even on both of them, right? Well, of course, the old marathon trailer, well, it's still around. It gets pulled every once in a while on a quick outrun. I use my magnetic tow lights that hook onto the truck. But I need to get, working on this trailer before it frees up and get her squared away. Because, well, of course, it still needs the maintenance that I've been putting off for a while on it. Again, of course, with busy schedule, sometimes it's just easier to pay it done than what it is to do it yourself. As one project leaves, another project comes about. Well, I've scored some wood here. This first pile was last week's wood, and the second pile here, well, just came in this week. And of course, I've got some 8-foot rough cut. They look like 2x4s, or they're not quite the same dimension as a 2x6, but I imagine once they're planed down, they'd be a 2x4. Not 100% sure what I'm going to do with them. I might build something kind of rough, something rustic out of them, and use it as yard decoration or so. I was thinking about building a little platform for the Weber to sit on to keep it out of the ice and snow. Well, of course, the garage is still the same as it was last month. I haven't had a chance to get in there at all to do some tinkering on it. With busy schedule and stuff going on in family life and personal life and work life, I've had barely enough time to, get done what I've got done. Soon, if I haven't dealt with it myself, I will have to call a professional and seek professional help. Well, of course, the Silverado is doing good. It had the repair there in whatever it was, March or April, and it's been going good since. I still got the aluminum wheels for it in the shed. Maybe next spring I'll get summer tires and put them on there. Of course, I've been on the hunt for a parts trailer for the Beachcomber. I've come across 2 or 3 Beachcomber trailers in my search, basically spread all over Alberta, BC, and Saskatchewan. I haven't pulled the trigger on any of them because, well, they're all basically the same as this one. A lot of them have had water damage, a lot of them have had, issues like that are going on that are causing bigger problems with the trailer. So it kind of draws me to the conclusion that I keep doing what I'm doing with mine and fix her on up and take her from there. It's either that or I basically pull the plug on her and sell her for Horton's money and move on with something else. Of course, it's kind of funny how when you sit back and look at your life, or you look at the projects you had in mind for the year, you look at the things you got done for the year, and I didn't have my normal 2 weeks of holidays like I normally did. So of course some of those projects didn't happen, just plain on the time and all that. But of course, what did happen was quite fairly major, and what didn't happen, I guess, will be here again for next, season. We still probably have another, 2.5, 3 months before the freeze up and big snow starts to fly. So there still is time to deal with all those trees there. If I dealt with them this summer, a lot of them are under the 3-4 inch mark, except for that big tall one, which has always been there. So we'll deal with that one and get them out of the way for the fall, and then you kind of keep on top of things starting on the spring, and taking it from there. Of course, all the outbuildings are doing good. The old house is doing good. This winter I'll probably start in another project again. I did the bedroom the one year, the office the other year. They're probably going to be doing a refresher on a few of the other rooms, and taking it from there, right? But guys, that pretty much concludes this video for the month of August of our 2014. Of course, as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.